Thank you for joining us today. We're in for a really special treat. We're going to be checking in with an old friend and a healthcare executive who helped us author the Safer Tomorrows Roadmap. You were actually part of the initial partners who joined forces with us, and I'm curious what it means to you now. You're retired, of course, but to kind of look back and say, wow, I was part of ending interpersonal violence.
Well, thank you, Koya. It's great for me to be here today. This is really exciting. You know, it has been a few years now, and I'm looking back on it and all that's been done thanks to so many people in the community, and really, well, proud, but so excited for what it's meant for the community. I think I first learned about the work here in discussions long ago with Christy Hall-Durant. And she was educating about the importance of this for the community and the importance of it for healthcare, which has been my career. I've come to look at this as an integral part of the healthcare of a community. And I think that it happens better here than almost any community I've seen anywhere.
That's pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So I'm curious, you and Karen are part of our Dream Maker Society, of course, and those are donors that decide to make a commitment of usually a 5-year block of time, and you've done several of those 5-year blocks of time. Yeah. But what keeps you involved now as a volunteer and donor?
I have year after year after year, I've seen the good results, and I've seen people whose lives have been changed by the work that we do here. And I think about the children whose futures have been changed for the good because of the work of CVIC and the partnerships that we have in the community. And it's just one of those things that how could you not do that always when you see the results that it has?
I just really feel grateful to you for what you've helped us build here. Hoping to keep chipping away at that, for our children and grandchildren. But you had, it was kind of fun for me to be a part of the Chamber annual event this year and to see your work recognized as the Henry Havig Lifetime Community Service Award. I'm curious what was going through your mind, because it was clear they caught you off guard. You had family and friends around you and were kind of didn't really know that was happening.
I don't know what to say other than that. That's one of the most wonderful honors, and I could have never imagined being the recipient of that kind of recognition. So I've had the good fortune over the years knowing many of the previous winners of the Henry Havig Award. And what was so awesome and inspiring to me about them is that they taught me over the years about the importance of community service. And they taught me that every member of a community, in addition to whatever it is that you do for your living, has a responsibility to try to raise the community up and make it a better place. And now to be included in that is, I guess, still just more than I can imagine.
I just love that we as a community even honor community leadership, because especially with what I do, these leadership roles, whether they're in healthcare, law enforcement, education, it really does matter.
That's right. I think if there's a defining characteristic of this community, it's that it's all of our problem, it's all of our success when we succeed.
Right. Maybe we could end our time together is, you've seen the long-term effects of trauma, both as a donor, a volunteer, a healthcare leader. What is your greatest hope as you think about the community that we're going to leave for the next generation?
Maybe I could say just a word about the Safer Tomorrows
Absolutely.
Roadmap.
We could talk about that all day.
When I think about communities dealing with violence, I think that there are 3 great leaps that a community can make. And the first one we made a long time ago, thanks to CVIC. And that's to develop the capacity to intervene at the moment of a crisis and to pull someone from a a crisis that may even mean the difference between life and death. But I think that in many communities across America, they'll never move beyond that, intervening at the moment of crisis. So crucial, but it's only the first great leap. I think the second great leap that you make is helping people, once taken from that moment of crisis, to regain their lives, to heal, and to have the opportunity to dream once again. And I think that we've done that in this community so well, provided counseling, education, help to children to help them recover from what they've had, legal services, even help to those who have been abusers. And I think that the last great leap is the one that we're working on right now, and that's to break that cycle of violence and to get ahead of violence so that we can intervene before it ever happens. And I think that's what the Safer Tomorrows roadmap was all about. When you really think about the investments that a community can make in having a better future, we invest in lots of things. We invest in city infrastructure, we invest in programs for the community, we invest in recreational facilities, and all those are very important. But this is also an important piece of it. And when you look at the total investment of doing that, it's really a modest investment, and that investment can live on for generation after generation after generation. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you and all of the professionals that we have working in CVIC to help make this be a better and safer community. Thank you.
Well, we're in it together for a while.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, thanks.